I'm taking a closer look at Albertsons, ticker ACI. The grocery chain reported fiscal fourth quarter profit and sales that topped expectations. Sales were up 5.6%, but executives warned it was preparing for a quote-unquote more difficult consumer in the coming year. The CEO said he expects significant labor investments and inflationary cost increases also. It also expects less revenue from COVID-19 vaccines and at-home test kits this year. All this, as Kroger said last month, it is on track to complete its acquisition of Albertsons in early 2024. Now, this also comes as we're expecting the CPI report once again tomorrow. We're waiting to see just how much food prices potentially could go up and weigh down on Americans' wallets. And in addition to that, we've been hearing from so many companies just how high stubborn food inflation has weighed on American wallets. But one analyst on Wall Street said that this result right here may be more smoke than it is fire, not to run too far yet.
Yeah, the vaccine stuff sort of stuck out to me,
right,
Brooke, when you think about COVID vaccines, and as we were just talking about with Moderna, right, that number coming down significantly. I think it was over 2 million in the same quarter last year, now under 1 million. So significantly coming down, perhaps a company, Albertsons, that could benefit from a company like Moderna having more vaccines and more options. But I do think the headline there is that more difficult consumer environment that you pointed to, 100%. Right? Where do we see that sort of trickle into more earnings over the next couple of weeks, Shauna, and sort of how that plays out in the grocers, but also just broadly?
Yeah, exactly. And I think what they said there, that it could get worse in the second half of the year, that's something that we've heard from a couple of the bigger players just really warning about how rocky maybe these next several months could be, specifically from Walmart. We also heard it from Target, just to name two of the players, larger retail names within this space. But the fact that they're seeing such a challenging second half of the year really speaks to maybe the pressure that the economy is going to be under, how consumers maybe are going to pull back spending even more in the face of, yes, maybe we will see some improvement on costs, but inflation still remaining extremely sticky. Right.